150 millimetres of rain in the last 4 days, and it's the wettest I've ever seen it here in 22 years, and it's like it's not letting up. It's still coming down now. It's probably rained about 30 mil in the last hour and a half, and it looked like for a little while there that it was starting to dry up, but then it started bucketing down again. The creeks are raging at the moment. They're more than a metre deep, and there's lots of silt built up either side, so there's no way you can drive through it. I haven't got a winch on my four-wheel drive, and I've got the tractor bogged at the moment. It's laying out in the paddock out there. I've bogged the Haflinger twice. I even bogged the trail bike just coming up the hill, and yeah, it's really wet. You know, even walking around, you just break through the grass and your foot just sinks through up to your knee, you know, like it's unbelievable. It's like this sandy sort of soil. Once it gets wet, it just goes like quicksand, you know. But anyway, a few choppers flying over, picking people up, no doubt, but what do? You know, that's what happens when you live off grid, I suppose. But could be a lot worse, you know. Could be camping out in a tent or something like that, you know, and I'm sitting here having a drink and I'm dry, and so yeah, it's not too bad. So anyway, tomorrow will be a fun day. I'll go down to the creek and I'll have a look and see how that is, and I'll take the camera down and might dig some of that silt out, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right. I don't think I'm going to get out of here anytime early today. Only got about 10 feet and she went straight down. So I'm just trying to winch it forward onto some wood. The ground's a bit hard over here, so I'm hoping that I get a bit of momentum up and get across to the track there, but it's not looking very promising. Alright, back in a minute. Okay, I winched it out of that bog. I don't know how good this is going to be, but I put wood underneath it, and hopefully I can get enough momentum up to cross this bit of grass here and onto the track. So here goes nothing. Hang on, I'll just give you a pan around the other side. So yeah, use these old fence palings I was going to use for firewood. So it's handy they're close by. But we'll see how we go. And I've let some air out of the tyres. So looks like the car's going to stay here for a while, and me as well. Now, where I bogged this Hilux, there's no hitching point for the winch. So what I've done here, I've dug a bit of a hole for a spare tyre, and I used this trick once before, years ago, to get my Subaru out of a bog, and it worked, but this bugger's in a lot harder than Okay, now let's see how we go. Hopefully I won't pull the bloody bull bar off the front of the Hilux, because I notice it's got some stress cracks in it now. No. Alright, been here 3 hours now. Dug out under the wheels, put some wood, used the jacked it up a little bit, and look at that poor old tractor there. She's sorry old state, but that's not going anywhere till it dries out. But hopefully I'll get this bugger out today. So I dug all the way down in there, and I put a piece of wood underneath the wheel there. And what I'm going to do is put a couple of more bits of wood
to drive on, because that's really soft there. It'll just go down again. Alright, so back in a minute. Get in from the passenger side. To that. Okay. Yeah. The water's not so much the problem, it's this sand. I'm going to have to dig away some of it, and might wade through there, just see how it is. Right, walk through the creek about half a dozen times, moved all the big rocks. We put a couple of ramps there on the other side, and the tyres are at 15 psi, so hopefully I'll get through. So I've got this stick here marking, there's a big rock just that side of it. So I'm going to aim for that ramp there. So I'll go into the water and speed up as I go through. Well, that's the plan anyway. All happening today. Didn't bring a chainsaw with me either, but I think I can pull this back with the just with the snatch strap, and then I'll be able to get past. So I was quite lucky actually. If it was a real big tree I would have been stuck. Alright, let's get this sorted. Tell you what, this snatch strap sat in the car for about 10 years, never got used, and I've used it half a dozen times this trip, so it's money in the bank. Seen it all, fucking avalanche, and they can't drive around it. Fucking hell, look at the size of it. Get fucked. Fucking hell. What to do, what to do. I don't think I can fucking winch it. This thing will weigh about fucking 3 tonne. Come all this way. Fucking hell. So walk up to see Pat.